안녕하세요. 저는 아주경제신문의 김호희 기자입니다. 제 질문은 선수들의 역량 강화에 있어서 신경 쓰시고 있는 부분들이 무엇인지가 궁금합니다.
역량 강화라고 하면은 일단은 저희 선수들이 이곳에 와가지고 지금 외국 선수들하고 이렇게 저희가 함께 훈련해 본 적이 이렇게 없습니다. 그래서 그 전에 저희가 작년 5월 달에 그 이한퍼프 감독하고 했을 때는 저희 선수들 4명에서만 이렇게 훈련을 했었고요. 지금 같은 경우는 지금 마이애미 클럽팀들 소속팀하고 저 일가스 그 감독하고 해서 선수들이 합동 훈련으로 하고 있거든요. 그러다 보니까 저희 선수들하고 또 외국 선수들하고 같이 물속에서 경쟁하면서 훈련하는 것이 선수들에게 크게 도움이 되고 있습니다.
작년에 호주 훈련을 했는데
작년에 저희 이한 감독님하고 했을 때는 한 시기가 한 6월 달 정도 되다 보니까 그런 쪽으로 또 선수들한테 테크닉적인 부분을 갖다 저희가 많이 요구를 했었고요. 요번 같은 경우는 저희가 여기 날씨는 여름이지만 한국 날씨는 지금 동계훈련을 하다가 중간에 온 상황이라서 지금 동계훈련에 좀 초점을 맞췄고요. 그리고 여기 훈련장 리차드 감독하는 훈련장을 보니까 좀 상당히 좀 훈련 시간에 비해서 훈련량이 굉장히 강도가 세더라고요. 그래서 저희 동계훈련 하는데 지금 한국에서 한 70% 정도 하고 왔다 그러면 마지막 30%를 이쪽 리차드 감독하고 동계훈련 중점으로다가 훈련을 진행하고 있습니다.
네, 그럼
Good afternoon, everyone. My first impression of the athletes and the coaching staff is outstanding. I think they've really come in here with a real focus around their relay and training hard and challenging each other with my group. I think that they produce some very fast times in training. I think they're pretty consistent with that. It's been quite hot here, the conditions, but I think they'll get great adaptations from that. We've had a lot of work around probably pace work, tolerance work, and some challenges thrown down within those sessions. And I've found some of the swims they produce some really classy times in training, and really looking forward to seeing what they can produce off the back of that at the competition, I suppose. Yeah, very good.
일단 선수들이 분명한 목표를 가지고 도착해서 온전히 집중해서 현지 팀과도 적응 곧잘 하고 있습니다. 무더위에도 빠르게 적응했고 페이스 훈련도 곧잘 따라오면서 훈련할 때 그 좋은 기록을 내고 있어서 여기서 일정 맞춰 가서
네, 리차드 스퀘스.
Hi, yes, I think Sanu, I think I've obviously known about his swimming over the period of time now and how well he swims, how fast he is. Seeing him train, he's quite an exciting swimmer. He certainly produces some great times in training. I think he manages himself quite well, and that he probably knows his body fairly well. I think he probably in areas he could work a little bit harder or challenge himself a little bit more, but maybe that's because he's not quite used to the program itself, and wants to be quite consistent across the week. But when it's time to swim fast and in pace sets and executing those type of training systems, energy systems, he does very well. So I probably had a fair idea that he might be that way inclined, having a swimmer similar in the past, and I think he's a very good athlete, and I see that he does what he needs to do in training, but maybe there's some areas where he can push on a little bit, and but then certainly in other training sets he's done well across the board, across the entire session, but probably a little bit infrequent. But I think maybe that's synonymous with how he is, how his makeup is with his distances 100, 200. And maybe his background, or maybe just hasn't done quite what the coach maybe wanted to do in the past with him. But but has taken on quite a lot of that and is very impressive in many ways, I find.